PDPM utilizes the same basic nursing classification structure as RUGS-4 with certain modifications. The function score is based on section GG items of the MDS 3.0, and the RUGS-4 nursing groups have been collapsed, reducing the number of nursing groups from 43 to 25. Nursing classification under PDPM utilizes a tier-based classification method, starting with extensive services groups at the top of the PDPM nursing classification model. Going down through the groups in order, the provider finds the first of the 25 individual PDPM nursing groups for which the patient qualifies and assigns that group as the PDPM nursing classification. Today's training will focus on the Behavioral Symptoms Cognitive Performance category and the nursing component of PDPM. The first step in determining any PDPM nursing category is to determine the nursing function score from these 7 section GG activities. This is the PDPM function score for the nursing component. The PDPM function score for the nursing payment ranges from scores 0 through 16. The higher the nursing function score, the more independent the resident is with the activity. Step 1. If the patient's PDPM nursing function score is greater than or equal to 11, go to Step 2. If the PDPM nursing function score is less than 11, the patient does not qualify for the Behavioral Cognitive Performance category. Step 2. Determine cognitive impairment. If the patient interview using the Brief Interview for Mental Status, BIMS, was not conducted, indicated by a value of 0 for item C100, skip the remainder of this step and proceed to Step 3 to check staff assessment for cognitive impairment. If the patient's summary score is less than or equal to 9, he or she classifies in the Behavioral Symptoms and Cognitive Performance category and skip to Step 5. If the patient's summary score is greater than 9 but not 99, proceed to Step 4 to check behavioral symptoms. If the patient's summary score is 99, or the summary score is blank or has a dashed value, proceed to Step 3 to check staff assessment for cognitive impairment. Check if one of the 3 following conditions exists: B100 equals 1, and the following section GG items all equal 01, 09, or 88. C1000, cognitive skills for daily decision making, equals 3. 2 or more of the following impairment indicators are present. B700, make self understood, greater than 0. C700, short-term memory okay, equals 1. C1000, greater than 0. And 1 or more of the following severe impairment indicators are present. B700, make self understood, greater than or equal to 2. And C1000, cognitive skills for daily decision making, greater than or equal to 2. If the patient meets one of the 3 conditions previously reviewed, then he or she classifies in the Behavioral Symptoms Cognitive Performance category and skip to Step 5. If he or she does not meet any of the 3 conditions previously reviewed, proceed to Step 4. Step 4. Determine whether the patient presents with one of the following behavioral symptoms: E100A or B, potential indicators of psychosis; E200A, B, or C, behavioral symptoms, presence and frequency scored 2 or 3; E800, rejection of care 2 or 3; E900, wandering 2 or 3. If the patient presents with one of the symptoms above, then he or she classifies in the Behavioral Symptoms Cognitive Performance category and proceed to Step 5. If the patient does not present with the behavioral symptoms, then he or she will not classify in the Behavioral Symptoms Cognitive Performance category. Step 5. Determine restorative nursing count. Count the number of the following services provided for 15 or more minutes a day for 6 or more of the last 7 days. Select the final PDPM classification by using the total PDPM nursing function score and the restorative nursing count. Key behavioral symptoms, cognitive performance, reimbursement components. The nursing function score must be greater than or equal to 11. The BIM score must be less than or equal to 9. Certain cognitive and behavioral conditions will qualify the patient for the behavioral symptoms cognitive performance category. 15 or more minutes a day for 6 or more of the last 7 days are needed for the restorative nursing program to contribute to the PDPM case mix.